want to tap into your weight room environment there a little bit. What are some of the key areas of the body that a football player needs to strengthen?
I've evolved towards an approach that is a little bit different than what I've traditionally done and what a lot of people might traditionally do. The one thing that working with professional football players versus collegiate athletes, with younger athletes, with our high school or collegiate level athletes, obviously performance enhancement is a big issue, and you're developing strength, you're developing a lot of different physical performance factors. At this level, obviously, yes, you're trying to maximize that, but a lot of the things that are done, a lot of those factors they're kind of at a premium when they get here, and they come in they're strong enough, they're big enough. You're not looking for a lot of hypertrophy. You're not looking for a lot of necessarily gross strength increases, power increase. Obviously, you're trying to maintain all that stuff. But what we do look at, and this gets related to injury prevention, are compensation patterns that have developed over the years, whether it be in reaction to injury history, whether it be through training where we've done years and years of training trying to maximize certain specific strengths. Maybe it's guys have done a ton of bench press, or guys have done a ton of different specific exercises, and their body kind of adapts to that. The body becomes its function, and so you develop these compensation patterns that allow them to perform. And the unfortunate thing with that is then you also have where if you increase one level, you're gonna maybe neglect another level, and so you might create some imbalances. When we train, we don't factor in the actual movements. When we think about strength training, we always think about resistance training and improving, moving some level with weight or force being the resistance, but speed can be the resistance as well. And so if I go through certain movement patterns repetitively in my position all the time on the field, I may get thousands and thousands of reps of that movement. Think of an offensive lineman striking or a wide receiver sprinting off the ball or whatever. There's certain patterns that are over and over and over done that are very similar to what we would train in the weight room. And so a lot of times as strength and conditioning coaches, I believe that we've maybe erred on the side of, in the idea of trying to be sports specific, we try to do a lot of work that mimics these patterns because we say we're going to improve our performance, so we're going to try to get better at these different things that we have to do as a football player or as an athlete.